Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. We've got the visiting team and the home team. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Pass to Nembhard. Takes a three, and it's Robinson with the jam.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
And here's Brooks, guarded by Harden. Now Edey. Stolen by Gordon. And taken away by Roy. Pass to Brooks. Back to Roy. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Gordon. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And that's an intentional foul. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here's Nembhard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
First team foul.
On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Roy. Back to Brooks. And here is Anunoby. Here's Edey. Here's Wade. Here's Edey.
See, the combination of size, mobility, athleticism gives Aaron Gordon the necessary attributes to be an excellent defender.
Back to Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Pass to Edey. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the call on Roy. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Harden. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Shot clock at 2. And stolen by Anunoby.
And that's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it. Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem. OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
James Harden.
And the basket by Harden.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Edey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
That's on David Robinson.
Team foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And both free throws good for Edey. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's the pick. Outside, Hero. Lets it go with the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Stolen by Gordon. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
It'll be a turnover. Away team's ball.
Harden looking it over. Down low. 7-foot shot. It's Brooks on the wing. No scoring in this one. Stolen by Harden. A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Edey with the steal. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Harden. Outside, Hero. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hero. And they get it. That shot, no good.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
There's Hero with a 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 9. And the second quarter will be up.
Visiting team, 9.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Harden outside. Pass to Robinson. And it's Wade with the rebound. Right side, Roy. Now, Anunoby. Here's Edey. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Harden has a wide open look.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Wade outside. Pass to Edey. To the paint. Wade can't hit. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Harden with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Now, Hero. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Hero's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
Outside Roy. Pass to Brooks. Back to Anunoby. And stolen by Gordon. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And there's the call on Roy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Harden with the take. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Nembhard. To the inside. Edey with the steal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here's the home team. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Anunoby.
Oh, boy, James Harden, excellent job contesting right there. Boy, when he gives effort, look out.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Pass to Wade. They could use a bucket. And Edey with the lay-in. Edey's got 10.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
.116 left to play in the first half. Harden can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Play with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Anunoby. Out to the right wing. And Robinson comes to help. He can't hit. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Harden outside. Outside, Hero. Brooks grabs the board.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Pass to Anunoby. Brooks right side. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Visiting team, 60.
Up by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Here's Anunoby. Offensive rebound.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Outside Gordon. Back to Harden. Into the lane. Ooh, Harden taking flight.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Anunoby outside. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Anunoby's got 13 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Harden with the stuff.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Pass to Edey. And Gordon over to help. The shot's good. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Now, Hero. Brooks covering. No good from outside.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Anunoby. And here's Brooks. Here's Edey. And Robinson comes to help. Harden outside. Robinson, that's good. And it's 8 points for Robinson.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Pass to Anunoby. Looking for Edey. He gets it there. And the dunk by Edey.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Hero. Edey with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
Gordon with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Edey. And stolen by Gordon. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just a great job by Andrew Nembhard when to leak out and how to finish in the open floor.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Edey. Takes it off the glass. Edey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And Robinson comes to help. Outside Roy. Pocket 6. Three-pointer, Brooks. Buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now Harden. He's got 10. Outside Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
And here's Harden. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Pass to Nembhard. Over Wade. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Here's Edey, defended by Gordon. And the dunk by Edey.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. This will be his third free throw shot of the game. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Timeout.
7 seconds left to play in the third. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Seconds left in the third quarter.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
The visiting team, 35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Now here's Harden. And to get open is Robinson. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
First team foul.
Here's Roy. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Roy. Shot clock at 5. Now Edey. Defended by Gordon.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers. And they continue to control the glass.
Edey can't hit. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Harden. Got it. Harden for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Roy. And Edey has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Going by Roy. Edey can't hit. Harden with it. Pass to Hero. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Harden outside. Outside Gordon. Fires the 3. It's tipped. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
6 to shoot. Hero from long range. Edey with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
That's good from Wade. And both free throws good for Wade. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Gordon a screen. Now Harden. Here is Gordon. Missed on the 3. Now Brooks. Anunoby fires. Knocks down the 3.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Hero. Robinson. Oh! It's sent back by Edey. Oh, the slam dunk.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Harden! And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside Roy. Roy is doubled. Here's Brooks. Edey down low. Robinson there for the rebound. Now Harden. From outside, Wade rips down the rebound. .104 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Edey. It's off target. And here's Harden. Al Gordon jacks up a three. And there's the three. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brooks. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. 9-point game. Now Hero. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win and one where they...